Just
two
like
of
old
us.
times.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to your favorite film podcast, The Average Film Enjoyer. We are your hosts, Trey and Jagger, the OG fellas,
Yes.
back together again. Evan could not join us
He was
today.
off doing something. He's busy.
He will have big news next week. Jagger, the thing I told you, he did it today.
And it went well?
It did. So,
Yes!
yeah. We will let him tell you, but there's going to be some big news next week. It's very exciting for our boy Evan. So he will not be joining us today. So it's just going to be us two. We wanted to save, we said we were going to do the top 10 under 10 today. But we wanted to save that till Evan was here. So me and Jagger consider ourselves connoisseurs of the disturbing. We have seen a considerable amount. I think Jagger's the only person I know who's seen more of like the disturbing movie canon than I have. But we've both seen a decent amount.
Yes.
Jagger, and part of this you can talk about the Toxic Avenger.
I do get to talk about the Toxic Avenger, yes.
Which I read your review. It's fucking hilarious. So, if you're not a fan of disturbing movies or upsetting things, this might not be the episode for you.
Well, maybe it is.
Yeah.
Maybe it is.
We can pass on our enjoyment of these things. So we'll be talking about that. We're going to go through our diary and talk about the latest movie news, which I don't think there's too much, but we'll get into it. But first, before we do anything, Jagger, how are you? How's your week been? What you been up to?
I'm fantastic. I've been hanging out. I finished that documentary thing. I posted that. I'm proud of it. I did stuff. I watched a few movies. But that's it. I've just been relaxing. How about you?
Chilling, man. Hanging out at home. My parents took my little sister to college this week, so
Very cool.
my older sister came and stayed at our house to help watch the dogs because she works from home, and it's nice for them not to be alone all day when I go to work. So yeah, I just been chilling out, hanging out. I've been puzzling a lot recently.
Very cool. I'm a big puzzler.
I like watching puzzles. Nope, you don't do that. I like doing puzzles while I watch movies.
Yes, watching puzzles and doing movies.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, other than that, not much. Should we talk about some movie news?
Well, if you have any, then yeah.
Man, we were all disappointed by Snoop Dogg. This week.
Yeah.
That was really unfortunate.
I had no idea. I had not been like up on the Snoop Dogg lore, so I didn't know he was like that. And then hearing that quote, shocker.
Not great.
Not great at all.
Dude, you should watch the clip though.
It's bad.
It's so like what he said is wrong, but it's so funny because he is so blazed. And it's obvious that the years of smoking an ungodly amount of weed have done stuff to his brain where you're just like, how much can we really say, like, he's all here, you know?
Oh, not at all.
Like, I had the same reaction when he said that to, like, when, like, your grandparent who has, like, dementia says something racist. You're not, you're just like, it's not their fault.
Oh God, no, it's
It was
really,
pretty bad
really
though.
bad what he said. It's been a crazy week. People thought
Yeah,
Donald Trump was dead for the past like three
I didn't
days.
know that.
Yeah, he just disappeared for like 3 days.
Uh,
And canceled all his appearances for a week. He's got those bruises. Um, so that for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, Snoop Dogg said he no longer takes his children to movies because there are too many trans people in them. And he was talking about how in Lightyear there were trans people. Um,
yeah. You guys should go look at the clip. It's really funny.
yeah, go look at the
Uh,
clip. Um,
it just makes you realize how old Snoop Dogg is, and you're just like, oh man, Snoop Dogg is like an old man. It's
have you seen Snoop Dogg
awful.
Hood of Horrors? His horror movie?
No, is it good?
No, it's not, and it's even worse now.
Is it
Boo
like
Snoop Dogg. Do not support Snoop Dogg. Don't watch The Hood of Horrors. Don't don't do it.
Is it like the Foo Fighters horror movie? Did you ever see that? Studio
It's
666?
it's nothing like that. It's like the ultimate Tubi movie. Like Jeff Profit level bad. It's it's so awful.
I'm looking for it right now.
Snoop Dogg's Hood of Horror. Yeah, I see it. From 2006.
He's been in he's credited with 189 movies.
What movies? What is Snoop Dogg
This
in?
is insane.
Snoop Dogg was
Wow.
in Jimmy and Stiggs. Snoop
This
Dogg's in that.
this has really taken a turn that I did not see coming.
The Hood of Horror?
No, just the way this podcast started, you know. We're going down the Snoop Dogg deep dive. You gotta send me a link to this movie.
Yeah, I got you. All right, let me pull it up on Letterboxd. Hood of Horror.
I couldn't find it on Letterboxd.
Here, I'm gonna send it in this chat thing. There you go. Or wait,
Oh,
sorry, wrong thing. Wrong thing. Copy link address. That's what I've got to do. There you go.
did you which one did you send? What did you send it through?
The StreamYard chat.
Oh, look at that. Let's see. Oh, good lord, this looks terrible. Oh my, Danny Trejo is in it though.
Yes, he is. That I can confirm. All of these people are in it, including Pooch Hall.
I don't
They're
know who
all in
that
it.
is.
I have no idea either. I'm looking now. Oh, he was in A Dog's Purpose. Well, would you look at
Oh,
that?
Lin
That came
Shaye
full
is in it.
circle. Um,
And Ernie Hudson. Man.
Method
thing-
Man.
Is he Method Man in it? Oh shit.
Method Man as himself.
That's insane. This movie
Okay.
sounds like it has the juice. Maybe we need
Yeah.
to do a Snoop Dogg deep dive one day.
Snoop Dogg deep dive. And we'll end with that clip as his final filmic outing.
Yeah. Have you seen the trailer for the new Paul Mescal and Jesse Buckley movie?
Hamnet?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
So, is it Chloe Zhao directing it?
I'm not up on. Yes, close out. I'm
Okay.
not too
And
familiar with this movie.
She did Eternals, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, Eternals and Nomadland. Oh, it's gonna be an Oscar movie.
Which
We've got ourselves
one of
a
my
winner.
hot takes, Eternals is kind of dope.
I wouldn't go that far, but I don't think it's that bad. I'll rewatch it.
I think visually it's impeccable. It's some of the best visuals in the MCU.
That I wouldn't fight.
It looks incredible. It drags, but it's great. Back to what we were talking about. Hamnet. This
Yes.
shit looks gas, and I'm very excited.
The
I
story
love,
that inspired Shakespeare's Hamlet. Very cool.
yeah, I couldn't figure that one out from the title. I love both of these people. I love Paul Mescal. I love Jessie Buckley, which we'll talk about one of her movies today because it has maybe the most disturbing ending of all time.
Will we? Maybe we will. Oh, maybe we will. Yeah.
Do you know what movie I'm talking about?
I haven't seen most of these, so probably not.
What? You haven't seen Men?
No, I haven't seen Man.
Oh
I haven't
my
seen him thinking of
gosh.
ending things.
I'm thinking of ending things you would really dig.
I haven't seen Chernobyl.
What?
What?
God, Jagger, you need to start watching my wreck so I can wreck you more. You still need to watch Stardust and Antlers.
Where is it? Where is it? They're not streaming anywhere. They're nowhere.
You gotta pirate them.
No, I'll rent them before I do such a thing. I'll pay that $3.99.
Okay,
I can
but yes,
find
how do
it.
we feel? How does this trailer like? What do you think? Does this look
I think
good?
it looks good. Horrible voice crack. I think it looks good.
Yeah, I'm quite excited, just because of the actors. Oh, Begonia, the
Yes.
new
It
Yorgos
looks
movie.
so peak.
It
I'm
looks
so
like
excited.
a Yorgos Lanthimos movie.
That it does. That it does.
And that's all I'm really gonna say because I haven't seen Kinds of Kindness. I saw Poor Things and I didn't love it.
Yeah. The Roses is out, so that trailer will stop playing.
Oh yeah, I still need to go see that.
I was supposed to see that yesterday, but then I decided, or I was supposed to see, yeah, yesterday. So then I went to the Toxic Avenger instead.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that decision.
Oh, we got a debut from Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. Got good
I
reviews.
got a 13-minute standing ovation. Yes, it did.
I'm interested. I'm kind of to be honest, I'm kind of hit and miss on Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
I either really like it or I really don't. The new Springsteen movie is getting absolutely hyped, which I love to see.
Yeah.
And because I love Scott Cooper.
Yes.
So that is very exciting. I think that was really all I wanted to talk about for movie news.
Yeah, I'm looking around. I'm not seeing much. Nothing worth noting. Yeah, that seems like everything. Find anything else?
There's the new what's the new Julia Roberts movie, the new Guadagnino movie, After the Hunt?
Yes,
I think that looks interesting too. Have you seen the trailer for that?
I have. I do think that looks interesting. I'll watch anything Guadagnino makes, really.
Yeah.
He's good.
And then there's a new comedy coming out, Splitsville, I think it's called.
Oh, that's out.
It is. It's
Yeah.
getting good reviews. I'm quite interested. I like Dakota Johnson.
I saw the trailer. It looked alright. It's something I will catch on digital.
Yeah. Oh, last thing, because I know
Yes.
you'll care about this. Evan won't because he doesn't watch SNL.
Oh, I didn't hear about this. I haven't heard about
Something's
anything.
some stuff is going down. There's a lot of cast turnover.
Yeah, that's what I heard, but I don't know who it is.
Heidi Gardner,
Really?
who has been a staple for like 8 years,
Yeah.
is leaving.
Oh, wow.
Among other people, Devin Walker, Michael Longfellow,
Really?
who I loved Michael Longfellow. He's really funny. And Emil
Yeah.
Wacham. They
Emil
are
Keen.
all
Oh my
leaving.
god.
Um,
Oh my god. That's kind of tragic. Wait.
yeah.
I feel like it's not gonna be the same without them. But we got to get new people in, I guess. Has anything come out about um
And I know Michael Che,
Michael Che and
he, him and
what's
Colin
his name?
Jost both announced that they were leaving a while ago.
Oh, they did?
Colin Jost maybe not. I know Michael Che is leaving,
I didn't know that.
which is really unfortunate.
I'd heard rumors,
Um,
but I didn't know that got confirmed.
uh, but Keenan Thompson, after whatever it is, like 15, 16 years, is still there.
Yes, I thought you were about to say he was leaving, and I was like, mm-mm.
I wonder how long he's been on SNL.
Oh, an egregious amount of time. Isn't he the
Oh
longest
shit.
running cast member?
He's been on the cast since 2003.
Oh my
So
god,
this
that's
is his
22
20,
years.
yeah, 22 years. Holy shit, dude. I love that for him.
I did not know it was that long.
Yeah.
Oh my
Um
god.
all right, let's talk about what we've been watching. Jagger, do you have your diary pulled up?
Yes. Yes, I do. Would you like me
Okay.
to kick it off?
I would.
Okay.
Yes.
So the 28th, White Oleander. White Oleander was sort of like 13, but it just felt like it was speed running plot points, and I felt like nothing felt motivated. So I give it a 2. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great at all. Then I watched The Life of Chuck with my grandparents. I gave that a 4.5. They both really liked that as well. Then I watched Still Beauty, which is a short film by Giorgio Mahoney. Didn't give it a rating, but it was cool. I liked the cinematography in that. That was nice. Then I watched Caught Stealing. Caught Stealing, I gave it a 3. Thought it was a little disappointing.
Sure.
Wasn't too happy with that. Then I watched Caligula. You can't rate that thing. But I'm preparing to watch the ultimate cut, which is 3 hours long, and I want to get it in before school starts up again.
Yeah.
It's hard to rate. I could give it a rating, but I don't know if I really can. Do you know about this movie?
No, what is it?
The Malcolm McDowell movie that was produced by the guy who runs Penthouse Magazine. So he forced like a ton of stuff in it, and they didn't tell any of the cast or crew. They filmed all of it separately, so the movie just randomly cuts to like crazy stuff. And then Malcolm McDowell saw it and was horrified.
I didn't know any of that. It's got a
Yeah,
good cast though.
yeah. None of them knew what the actual movie was. So yeah, it's something else. That one. Creative Eye. That's my movie. I put that up because it came out. Then I
Ooh.
thank you. Then I saw The Toxic Avenger. The Toxic Avenger, I gave it a 4. That movie is insane. It feels very much a return to form for Trauma. I'm sure it'll come back up at some point this episode.
Oh man,
Uh,
Macon Blair directed it. I love that guy.
what has he done? 'Cause I heard that name.
He's an actor
Oh,
mostly. He has been in some peak. He was in Oppenheimer, Florida Project, Green Room, Logan Lucky. He's in this really. He uh, more often than not like teams up with this director that me and Evan are really into, named Jeremy Saulnier.
who
Um,
did?
he did Green Room,
Okay.
which Macon Blair's in. Rebel Ridge. Macon Blair's not in that one, but that one was very good. And this one called Blue Ruin that's pretty sick.
I feel like I know that poster, and I think it looks cool. If I'm thinking of the right movie.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's a interesting dude. Has done some
Yeah,
cool stuff.
Toxic Avenger is a wild movie. I think you might like it. It's bad in a very funny way.
Yeah.
Um, then Reminders of Our Friendship is another short film. I liked that one. That one was really sweet. And then I saw Jaws in IMAX today, which was cool because that movie is very, very nice to look at.
Yeah.
And it was loud and it was fun, and the lady in front of me was having a blast. Uh, so yeah, very cool. That's everything.
What?
What? Yeah, peak
Hell yeah.
cinema. Peak cinema.
All right. For me, let's go back. Saving Private Ryan is part of my physical media.
That movie's
Um,
good.
yeah, great movie. Uh, it's part of one of my favorite trilogies, rescuing Matt Damon from increasingly weird situations. And you
Hey,
watch Saving Private Ryan, The Martian, and then Interstellar.
uh,
Um,
that's funny. That's
Saving
funny.
Private Ryan sits at number 54 on my physical media ranked. I rewatched Seven for the first time since the first time I watched it, which was like before I got Letterboxed.
It's a
Uh,
crazy movie.
yeah, it's so gas. I love Seven a lot. That's at number 29. I was feeling like watching some Harry Potter, so me and Megan, my older sister Megan, watched Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, 4 stars. And then I watched Order of the Phoenix and Deathly Hallows Part 1, both 5 stars. And then I realized that the new Conjuring movie comes out this week. So
Yes.
I was like, I need to rewatch some stuff. So I was gonna rewatch all of the Conjuring universe, but then I got bored because I've seen the Conjuring and the Conjuring 2 like 20 times.
Yep.
Which both are great, but I just wasn't vibing.
I was trying to watch The Conjuring again the other day. I got interrupted. It's not good.
Oh my god. Alright, we're not doing this right now.
Okay.
I rewatched The Nun. It ain't great.
That's true.
I like Tessa Farmiga, but yeah, Nun ain't great. And then
Have
I
you seen The
rewatched.
Nun too?
Yeah, I'm getting to it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that was in
God,
there.
Jagger.
Sorry.
No, I rewatched Insomnia, the Nolan movie. This is easily Nolan's most underrated. This is
Really?
it's such a banger. It's such a good crime thriller. I love it so much. Pacino, Robin Williams, Hilary Swank, solid cast, really well written. I love this one a lot. That one is at number 40 for me. Let's see. I rewatched Annabelle Creation, which is pretty fun. David Sandberg directed it. Who he also directed Until Dawn, which came out this year, which wasn't that good. But he also directed Lights Out, which is pretty sick. Let's see. Oh, here we go, Jagger. The Nun 2.
Boo. This movie's
I watched
awful.
It's not that bad.
It's so bad.
It's totally structured like an RPG, like video game. But I enjoyed it. There were some cool visuals, some solid jump scares. It's not great. It's a 3-star, but it's also not like I've seen a lot of really bad horror movies, and it's
That's
better
true.
than most of those.
That's true. 825 Forest Road. Shout out.
You never even logged it, dude.
I can't finish it. I can't do it. It's so awful. I've been trying. It's so bad.
Oh my gosh. All
I mean,
right.
that acting, it's unforgivable.
I will give you that. The acting is pretty terrible. After The Nun 2, I rewatched Annabelle, which is like fine. It's not like the best, but it's whatever. Devil's Advocate.
I heard that
This-
was really good.
Holy balls, dude. I had never seen this. My only other run-in with Taylor Hackford, the guy who directed it, was Ray, the Jamie Foxx movie about Ray Charles.
Oh, yeah.
Which, that movie is straight ass cheeks.
Was it?
Yeah, it
I haven't seen
sucks.
it.
It's so bad. Um, dude, Devil's Advocate is fucking sick. I take back every bad thing I ever said about Keanu Reeves as an actor. I've always said, Keanu Reeves, good action star, not a good actor. I was wrong. He's so good
Wow.
in this. He's so good. Pacino is great. Charlize Theron is great. Craig T. Nelson is in it for a few scenes, and I love Craig T. Nelson.
I feel like I know that guy.
He's the voice of Mr. Incredible and the
Oh,
dad, the dad in Poltergeist.
Gotcha.
Which we got to do a whole episode on Tobe Hooper, just so we can talk about Poltergeist. I freaking love that movie. But yeah, Devil's Advocate, that in my physical media ranked is sitting at number 49. Shit was pretty gas. Jagger, I think you'd be pretty into it. Oh, I watched a new documentary out called Creative Eye.
Oh, what's that about?
You know, it's okay. It's really introspective, but micro wrestling.
Yeah. Oh.
So this is Jagger's new documentary, and it's incredible. I absolutely adored this. I love the first 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. It's very melancholic and introspective and very simple, but really beautiful. And then this electric, like, house music comes in, and you open up on micro wrestling. If you don't know what micro wrestling, it's where what's the politically correct term to use?
Little person.
It's where they get little people to fight each other. Like, it's like WWE for little people. It's the most unhinged shit. And it feels questionable watching it. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know how I feel about this. It's pretty sick, but, you know, it feels kind of like, you know. Yeah, the tones completely change, and it's just a highlight reel from micro wrestling, and it's awesome. Oh, man. I was laughing. Like, that first section almost had me on the verge of tears, just because I was like, this is so great. And then that happened, and I was, like, cackling. It was so funny. So
it's back. Oh, I thought that was so funny. That.
Yeah. Go check out Jagger's new short. It's incredible.
Check out that. Watch Flash in the Pan, and then that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. This kid's going to do something special one of these days. Jagger, one of these days, we're going to need to collab on a project.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Go check it out. It's on OJ Productions. Also, when did you get the new intro? When did you do that?
I started that with Flash in the Pan, and I asked you to do a cameo in Flash in the Pan. You didn't do it.
I'm busy!
Yeah, I know, but like...
God!
30 seconds is all... And not even 5 seconds. All I needed.
But the new intro is pretty tough.
Thank you.
OJ production. I like it a lot.
Thank you.
But I'm also a sucker for a cool intro like that.
Yeah, we have a cool intro for this here podcast. A very cool intro.
We do. Podcast. I remember we were on a call when you came up with that. We were like talking. We were like, we should have like an intro.
Yes. And we have one. And it's good.
It is very good. Because at first it was just the audio, but then we wanted to go to visual when we recorded that episode with Gunch. And you were like, I have the perfect idea. What?
That was the start of the visual podcast?
Yeah, that was our first visual episode.
Wow. I didn't remember that.
Yeah. Because I remember us three sitting there, and I was like, is it cool if we turn on our cameras? It's easier for me to have conversations with people if I can see them. And y'all were like, yeah, do you want to put this on YouTube? And I was like, that's not a bad idea.
And then we did.
Hello,
you people. You can see us.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Yeah, Creative Eye is dope.
Thank you.
And then moving on to today, I finally got around to watching Guy Ritchie's Sherlock Holmes.
How is it?
Now, I am not the biggest Guy Ritchie fan. Snatch is pretty good. The Gentleman is dope. Man from U.N.C.L.E. is great. But other than that, the rest I've seen is kind of mid.
Yeah.
Did you ever see The Covenant?
That's one of the only ones I've seen.
Yeah. That movie was really disappointing. But Sherlock Holmes. What a great movie.
Really?
I loved it. I think that Jude Law and RDJ have great chemistry. I think it's just like the ultimate boys movie. Like
Jude
it's just
Law is such an interesting looking person.
Yeah. But it's just like the whole movie is just two bros solving crimes. It's awesome.
Rachel McAdams.
Mark Strong's in it.
Yes, he is. This guy is in Tar.
I love Mark Strong. He's been in a lot of great stuff. But yeah, Sherlock Holmes, it's a good time. Yeah, it's fun. And RDJ gets to do what he does best, which is be a massive douchebag. And then right before, well, I took a nap right before we're recording this, but before I took a nap, I watched The Curse of the La Llorona. La Llorona.
Nailed it.
It's close enough. Which is the, up to this point, was the only thing in the Conjuring universe I had never seen. It sucked. It's so mid. Linda Cardellini's in it, and I love Linda Cardellini. But yeah, this movie is not good.
That's not surprising.
Yeah.
That's how with that poster, right?
It's got a cool poster. I'll tell you, it's a cool poster.
Yeah.
But the movie is not good. I think there's a lot of stuff like that where, like, man, that poster's sick. And then you're like, man, that movie sucked.
Yeah, I know this one. Yeah, it has a cool poster.
So, yeah. That's Diary for me. Is it time, Jagger?
I think it is. I believe it to be time.
All right. We're each gonna... Well, let's just go back and forth because we each have lists that we're working through.
Yes.
And today, our real goal is just education. Educating you newbies to the... what to watch and what not to watch in the disturbing universe, and we will be telling you, in our opinion, of course, if it's worth watching or not. Because a lot of this stuff is just disturbing for disturbing sakes, and it's not actually a good movie or trying to say something, you know?
I can confirm.
Like a Serbian film. Like, you know, what's the point? There's no point. So, you know, I feel like that's a good place to start. A Serbian film.
Neither of us have seen it. Why is that a good place to start with?
I've tried watching it multiple times.
Oh my god, you have?
Yes!
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
There was that era where I was like going through, trying to see how far I could hit my limit.
And then you went to Antichrist and then you cut it off,
yeah,
right?
the Antichrist. Yeah. We'll talk about that one in a few minutes.
Screw you, Lars von Trier, you Nazi.
Yeah, not a good dude, makes cool movies. Serbian film. Not worth it.
Take.
Here is what everybody... It's boring.
What?
I'll tell you that. first. This movie's boring.
My dad said
Every
very otherwise.
I thought it was boring, and I thought that it was just upsetting for upsetting's sake.
How
You
far
know,
into it? Like, give us a number. Like, half an hour?
I made it like 40, 45 minutes in. So I was like halfway through the movie before I was like, nah, this is fine.
Okay. What would be
Uh,
your rating? I'm just curious.
like a 1 star.
Okay.
It's uh it's not, and it's not worth watching. There's no real messaging behind it, and there's no real point to it at all.
Yeah,
Um
that's what
but
I've
that's
heard.
like the number one that you will hear from. If you ask a film fan what's the most disturbing movie of all time, they won't say a Serbian film. If you ask someone who's not into films and is just into disturbing stuff, they will say a Serbian film because they don't know ball like we do.
My
Um,
dad watched it because he saw it on a list of the most disturbing movies, and he was like, "Oh, it can't be that bad." And his words to me were, "It's the sickest thing ever made, and that man should be put in prison for ever thinking of it." Um, so I don't know, that got through to me.
and Jagger's dad is the ultimate horror connoisseur.
Okay,
What?
I don't know. I don't know if I'd go that far. I think we're the ultimate horror connoisseurs. That's the point of this
Really?
episode. That's the
Really?
point of the episode.
Even beyond your dad?
Yeah, he'd kill me
Oh,
if I said that, but yeah,
I appreciate it.
yeah.
Um, I
Trey is
do.
the
I
the
have
horror guy.
seen. I have seen a lot of horror movies.
That's
Uh,
true.
okay. What should we talk about next?
I'll just go off the top of my thing. The Zone of Interest, worth it, very very worth it. This
Incredible
movie,
film.
unbelievable,
You go ahead
very
first, Jagger.
upsetting. This is a movie about the family of Nazis that live right outside of Auschwitz, and their like day to day life, and you hear everything going on within the camp throughout the whole film. It's tremendously upsetting, incredibly well put together. It won best sound, right?
Yeah, as it
You're
should.
laughing. You're laughing.
because it's so I because it's so dark, and I'm uncomfortable with that film.
Yes.
And
It's
when
a very uncomfortable movie.
it's God, this movie is so in like there are a few movies that have made me feel the way that this movie made me feel.
I walked out of the theater bawling. Um it's very harsh.
Um
A lot of screaming, a lot of crying.
yeah. It
Um
and it really like, and going back to Jaws, like the thing that Jaws does so well is it never shows you the shark. It lets your imagination run away with it and build up this terrifying creature in your head. And Zone of Interest does the exact same thing. You never really see anything. All you do is hear it, and it's awful. It is the most, and the cat, like how casual these this family is around such horrors just adds. It's such a rough watch, but we will tell you, and I know Jagger feels the same way. 100% worth it.
yeah, maybe the
Uh-huh.
most worth it. It's like
Yeah,
really unbelievable. And the thing about the Zone of Interest is that it shows you the different family members and it introduces all of them and sort of develops them. So you understand who everyone in the film is, even though they're only really showing these very like mundane things. Like the wife, the mother of the family, refers to herself as like the queen of Auschwitz, and she's
yeah,
very proud of who they are. And the
yeah,
father, he has on like the. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's just
Yeah,
it's spectacular. Definitely watch
it's
it.
incredible. We love Sandra Hüller. 2023, the year of Sandra Hüller.
The fact that it's a sin. Anatomy of a Fall. That performance, unbelievable.
Best script of the year.
Best script maybe ever. I wouldn't fight that. I wouldn't fight that. It's so good.
It is really good. I
You
love
never
Anatomy.
know.
And I still don't know if she did it or not.
I don't. Oh my god, it's wonderful, wonderful film.
We'll have to do an episode on Anatomy.
Oh, I would absolutely. I have
Because
so
I
much
know
to say.
Evan loves it too. Yeah. Zone of Interest, though, is one of the most upsetting movies I've ever watched. And we will be talking about a lot of different types of disturbing. This is disturbing for like different reasons than if we were to watch like Terrifier.
Yes.
You know, because this shit actually happened. Really not that long ago. Which is the most upsetting part. So going off of that, like other like true stuff, but it's disturbing. Spotlight for me.
I have not seen Spotlight.
So Spotlight is about the investigative reporters who work at the Boston Globe, and in the early to mid 2000s, they broke the story about the massive pedophilia scandal within the Catholic Church. And all the cover-ups and everything that was going on. It's a true story. It is incredible. Mark Ruffalo, Rachel McAdams, Michael Keaton. It's super solid cast. Stanley Tucci's in it. I just remembered that. And we love Stanley Tucci.
Yes.
It is really upsetting. It's a really, really hard movie to get through. And as someone who comes from a family, not Catholic, but I like grew up going to church, I think the most disturbing part is there's a bit right before the credits, but after the movie ends, where it lists all the churches that were involved in the scandal. And it does like 3 pages, and each page is like 100 churches.
Oh my god.
It's an incredible movie. It's a really important movie. These people did incredible work by bringing all this to light. And Liev Schreiber's in it. And he's very good. Which is not something I find myself saying about him a lot. But he is very good in it. But yes, I remember turning it off, closing my computer. I was sitting in bed and just staring at the wall for like a half hour. Just like I mean, it's an incredible film. It's one of my all-time favorites, but it is not one that is high on my rewatch list. But it is, I think personally, it's totally worth the watch. If you like investigative journalist movies, like if All the President's Men and She Said, if you like that kind of stuff, definitely check this one out.
I gotta check that out. Sounds very interesting.
Yeah, it's unreal. That will be another one I'll rec to you in the future, Jagger, so then you have to watch it.
Please do.
Yeah. Spotlight, worth the watch. Jagger, you want to give me another one?
Yeah, my next one is one that we both love. Red Rooms.
Ooh.
Yeah, Red Rooms is on a list of like 4 movies that actually scared me. There's a scene in Red Rooms involving like a schoolgirl outfit and a selfie that is one of the most horrifying things I've ever watched in a movie in my life, I think. Yeah, this movie is very, very, very upsetting. There's never a drop of blood, never an ounce of violence, nothing really happens much in this movie, but it's in the facial expressions. It is in the silence where this movie is at its like most abrasive. It's a
It's
spectacular. Yeah, go ahead.
very, very similar to Zone of Interest in that way, I'd say.
I absolutely agree. What this movie doesn't show you is the most horrific part of it all. Um, yeah, what would you like to add?
I think that it's an incredible movie. For me personally, this doesn't really go that high on
No,
my like how disturbing it is. I think it's 100% worth a watch. We did a whole episode on this. I can't remember if you were here or not, Jagger.
I wasn't.
It might have been just me, Evan, and then we had two guys on from the Shot by Shot podcast, some of our friends, Oscar and Ryan, and we talked about this movie along with like the rise in true crime in recent
Yes.
years, because that's the main theme of this movie is the true crime obsession. But yeah, it's incredible. It looks great. The acting is great. Definitely check this one out. Really underrated release from the past couple years. Not a lot of people have seen it, which is really unfortunate because it's so
It
good.
got this really nice Vinegar Syndrome release. So if you can get your hands on this, it's very nice. Really cool special features about how it was all made.
Yeah, really great film. All right, next up, let me see on this list. Sallow, of course.
Yes, that one. The
Do we
poop
have
movie.
similar opinions about this? Yeah, we do. We both hate this
Yeah,
movie.
we both hate this movie.
Um,
I think this is one of the most repulsive things ever put to screen.
yeah.
Uh,
So this is Pierre.
Paolo
Pierre.
Pasolini,
Yeah.
whom I love very dearly, might I add.
So this movie's called Sallow, or The 120 Days of Sodom.
Hmm.
It is about these societal elites who kidnap a bunch of teenage boys and girls and torture them sexually, physically, all this weird shit for 120 days. Obviously, it's in the title.
Such a sick movie, and I
It is
understand.
very
Continue.
upsetting. I was gonna say the messaging. I think it's interesting about like politics and the power between different groups of people.
Fascism at the time.
Exactly. I just think it could have been done in a better way. This feels like you feel gross for watching it. The behind the scenes stories of it are hilarious
Yes.
because everybody was having a blast except the people watching the movie. Like
Yes.
there's whole sequences of people just eating each other's poop.
Yeah.
And they talk about it like they had a blast that day because it was actually all just chocolate fudge. And, you know,
So
it's.
and there's no way to justify Salo. I don't get why everyone loves this movie. Like, I understand. I'm a huge Pasolini guy. I've seen almost every single other movie he's made. I think they're all incredible. I think his trilogy of life is amazing. And I think everything about Salo should work on paper until you get into the logistics of it. Like, after making the trilogy of life, people really twisted everything about it, and they were like, "Oh, these are just movies about like sex and nudity," and he was like, "No, they're supposed to be sort of celebrations of the human form." So if you want to see a movie about like sexual content and nudity, I'll give it to you, but I'm not going to give it to you in the way that you were expecting. I tried to play nice. I tried to give you something that was like hopeful and fun and great, and you took it and you twisted it and you ruined my words and put words in my mouth that were never supposed to be there. So I'm
Yeah.
going to give you the movie that you're talking about, and it's going to be exactly the same messaging about all my like same messaging as a lot of my other movies, but it's going to be a lot more harsh, and it's going to be like giving you a taste of your own medicine. So then he throws this thing together where he casts people that are technically of age in Italy, which at the time was like 17. So he's casting a bunch of people that are technically of age, but people that looked young to make everyone in the audience feel really bad about watching it. And he told true stories about what was going on in fascist Italy, but twisted them to make them more extreme and more gross. So everything about it, like the messaging is incredible. It's important. It's relevant still. You get a lot of cases like this still. You look at things like the Epstein case and all that, and you're like, oh, there are definitely parallels here. It should be like a good movie. And then the movie starts, and there's a lot of poop eating and a lot of just gross sex stuff, and that's the whole thing. And then it ends, and then you feel bad for watching it, and you're like, well, there
Which,
was messaging there.
to an extent, that's how you're supposed to feel. So
That's how you're supposed to feel.
Pasolini
So,
achieved his goal.
he's an incredible filmmaker. The guy knew what he was doing, and every beat of this movie technically hits. But I hate it. I hate this movie very much. I hate it.
It's
with
not worth the watch.
It's not worth watching. Just read about what was going on in fascist Italy. Watch other movies about it. Read about Salo, but don't actually sit through it. That's my answer for you.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Jagger. What's up next in your physical media?
My next thing is a movie that you haven't seen, but I think it's important to talk about when you're talking about this topic. The Last Tango in Paris. Bernardo Bertolucci. Are you familiar with the story of this?
I believe so.
Yeah, so this is like a romance drama about like an affair in Italy. Or not in Italy, in Paris. Sorry, I was still on the Pasolini boat. An affair in Paris, and they didn't tell the lead actress that there was going to be a rape scene in it. So then they decided to just do it without telling her. So then they were rolling the cameras, and then Marlon Brando just did that, and it was his idea, and it was really weird. And there's a whole movie about it called Being Maria. So the thing is this. Last Tango in Paris is a spectacular film. Bernardo Bertolucci at the top of his game, Marlon Brando giving an incredible performance, and then that scene just sort of happens. And it's really, really uncomfortable when you know the story of like what went down. But allegedly, Marlon Brando and Bernardo Bertolucci were just sort of like, Marlon Brando pulled him aside and was like, you know what we should do? We should do a rape scene, because I think that would work in this story. Never inform the actress of it. They roll a bunch of cameras so they don't have to do more than one take, so it's from different angles. And then they basically did it. Some people say unsimulated, some don't. Regardless, not okay at all.
Cool, guys.
Shout out Marlon Brando, I guess. When people say Marlon Brando is an awful human being, they mean it. Marlon Brando sucked. Great actor. Questionable guy. So.
Yeah.
Good movie, though. I have it at 4.5. So here's the deal. It's
this is becoming a really upsetting episode.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm sort of trapped. There's no way to make it funny.
On that happy note,
Gummo. I don't know. Yeah, it's worth it because it's a good movie, but just
sure.
Whatever, I'm done talking about it. What do you want to talk about?
We're just getting all the bad stuff out of the way.
Yeah.
Let's see. Antichrist. We'll just talk about Lars von Trier as a whole.
Yeah. He's a Nazi, by the way.
Yeah, Lars von Trier, not a good dude. No Nazi. I've only seen 2 of his films. I've never seen Melancholia, which I've heard incredible things about.
Yes. How many of his have
Uh,
I seen? I don't think many. I think I've
I
sort of
am
avoided
I am
him.
worried about
I've also
Charlotte
seen two.
Gainsbourg because she's in like all of his movies and she is always getting raped. So,
Oh, that's
that's not
fun.
great for her. Uh Antichrist. This is one of the few movies that I have ever turned off halfway through from like being sick to my stomach. Um
I've
and
heard about
it's
this one. I've
less
intentionally avoided a
it's
lot.
less about like gore and more about psychological stuff. So the movie is basically about this couple. It opens with like a full penetration sex shot of Willem Dafoe's massive dick. It's insane.
Okay,
You're like, wow, we're getting right into it.
isn't this the movie with the talking animals?
I don't know, maybe. I didn't finish it. Uh,
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
and Charlotte Gainsbourg and Willem Dafoe are getting down in the shower. Well, their kid crawls out their third story window and dies. And it's quite upsetting. This is like the first 2 minutes of the movie. It's unreal. And
Who thinks of that?
a Nazi, apparently.
Fair enough.
Um, and then it flashes forward. Charlotte Gainsbourg, her character is like in the hospital because she's like mentally deteriorating. Her husband is a couples therapist, by the way,
Okay.
and they're going through shit. So what her husband decides is a good idea. Hey, let's go away, just the two of us, and I'll therapize us back together. And it is just so toxic. It is, it is the worst. They're just two unhealthy, toxic people. I know there's a scene in the movie, I didn't get to it, but where Charlotte Gainsbourg, like, hits Willem Dafoe in the nether regions over and over again with a stick until it falls off. There's many upsetting things in this movie. Would I say it's worth the watch? No, it's not.
What?
It's an insane movie. Now, House That Jack Built. This is one of the more disturbing, like, serial killer movies. I
Yeah.
think this is a great movie. I love Matt Dillon. He's great. He plays a serial killer in this. And I think this movie is great. It's very upsetting
I have
because it
this at a
just
3 currently. I
it,
moved it
it
from a 4.5 to a 3. I'll explain why after. Continue.
it deals with him killing people in a very casual way that is pretty upsetting. And the ending is pretty upsetting as well. But I do think it's worth the watch. Much more than Antichrist.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, there's a part of this movie where he talks about like Nazi stuff, right? Or like dictators and stuff.
I think so.
Yeah, I feel like that scene is a little weird once you know how Lars von Trier actually is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think this movie doesn't age very well in my head. But yeah, it's pretty decent, you know. And Dancer in the Dark's really good. The stories about that are horrible. I think if you're torturing Bjork, you're not okay. Bjork spit in his face on the filming of that movie. Because she was very upset with how she was being treated.
Yeah.
How can you torture Bjork?
Yeah. She
It's
looks
very
like such a
sad.
nice lady.
She does.
Um,
Yeah. My next movie is one that we've both seen. Trash Humpers. And I'm just gonna throw Trash Humpers and Gummo in the same segment. Let's just talk about Harmony
let's just
Korine
talk.
for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harmony Korine, kind of a
I
goat.
wouldn't categorize Trash Humper specifically. I wouldn't categorize it as disturbing.
I would. That scene where they're, I don't know. I feel like there's like some weird violence and something very sick and disgusting about that movie.
I think
The
it's more
whole
weird.
atmosphere. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Any
And
movie that includes old people humping garbage cans and playing basketball in the same like matter of minutes, that's disturbing in my mind.
sure.
Um, but let's talk about Gummo, the movie where they hit cats with sticks.
This
Um,
movie is upsetting.
what do you think of Gummo?
I did not like it. I was not a fan. Um,
I've seen Gummo
and
like 5, 6 times at this point.
I'm not the biggest Harmony Korine fan. Let
That's
me
fair.
just say that right off the bat. Uh, I'm not like Jagger loves Harmony Korine.
Yes, I do.
I do not. Um,
There we go.
so would I say Gummo's worth a watch? No.
I think very much yes. I think this movie's psychotic. Like it's such an energy to Gummo. I don't
Yeah.
know. There's a part where there's like a kid in like bunny ears laying on the ground, and other kids yell slurs at him while pointing fake guns at him.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah. What else happens in Gummo? A kid eats spaghetti and chocolate in a bathtub while
Yeah,
drinking milk.
that was weird for sure.
Um, there's a lot of stuff with the bunny ears kid. Uh, two kids beat each other senseless. Two like 6 foot bald kids beat each other senseless.
Yeah.
A girl sticks her tongue through a paper cutout of Burt Reynolds' face and screams, "I want to be Burt Reynolds."
And I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah, exactly. See,
I'd love to
Gummo
be
is
Burt Reynolds.
Gummo is worth the watch. What else did Harmony Korine do? He did Kids. That's not worth it. That movie's awful. Do you know about that movie?
No.
Kids. It's like the kid who has HIV and he goes around spreading it to everyone for fun.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
movie's not good. Spring Breakers is worth the watch. I have
Spring
Breakers
Breakers
at a
is
4.5.
cool.
You saw that one? Or I have
Yeah.
Spring Breakers at a 4. I like
I think
Spring
I have it
Breakers.
at like a 3.5 or a 4, and then Beach Bum I have it like a 3.5 or 4.
I
Beach
haven't
Bum
seen
isn't very upsetting. Beach Bum is just goofy.
I have not seen that movie.
It's Matthew McConaughey.
And Snoop Dogg. See, we
Snoop
came
Dogg,
full
man.
circle.
And that's the podcast.
And Zac Efron, Martin Lawrence, Jonah Hill.
It's a wild
What
movie.
is this? All right. Yeah, I think as a like a broad statement, is Harmony Korine's filmography worth watching? I'd say yes. Trey,
It's an acquired taste.
that's fair. That's fair.
I would start out with Spring Breakers or Beach Bum, and if you're into it, check out the other stuff. Trying to
Mr.
start
Lonely's weird.
trying to start with Gummo like I did is a mistake.
That's how I started.
Well,
Went off the
it's
deep end.
you're a different animal, Jagger.
Gummo is like a different species of movie. It almost doesn't exist within the realm of anything else. So, I don't know. Watch them in whatever order you want, and if you feel like, oh, this is not for me, then it definitely isn't. But if you say, oh, this is good, then it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. What do you got?
I got one that I know we've both seen.
Let's hear it.
And we both have really, really strong opinions
Okay.
on
Let's
this.
hear it.
Cannibal Holocaust.
Yes, we do. Speaking of which, this was another one that was on my pile, so
Yeah.
Tick that
So
off.
Cannibal Holocaust might be the most controversial movie ever made.
You said the thing. You said the thing. Hey,
The Shane Gillis look.
that's really good.
Thank
That's
you.
like scarily good.
Thank you. Me and my dad do that all the time. We think it's hilarious. Cannibal Holocaust is about a documentary crew that goes to a uncivilized part of South America, and they're basically like eaten by this tribe of people. The messaging is really important. It's like the director was trying to do like a criticize of like documentary, like exploitive documentary,
Yeah.
and how like certain cultures are used in ways that aren't ethically responsible. But in the process of making this movie, he made the thing that he was trying to like criticize.
Yeah.
I read a lot and studied this film a lot for a project I did last year during school. There is a lot of very upsetting things about this movie. And if you didn't know any of them, this movie would still be upsetting.
Yeah.
There's a 2-minute sequence where they behead like a sea turtle and then like cut off its shell and consider and proceed to like butcher its innards, and like this whole, it's really graphic and the camera gets in there. I threw up. This is the only movie that's ever made me throw up.
Actually throw up. Wow. Not
And
Zach
then
Sushimi?
no, that didn't get me.
Really? Oh,
That
that
it was
almost got me.
it was close. It was
That-
close, especially when Steve-O goes face first into his ass crack.
No.
Oh, we love
Oh.
Jackass.
Yes, we do.
There, and then you learned that it was actually real. Like they actually beheaded and like tortured that turtle. There, none of the like the native people that they used in this movie were paid. And they were put in very dangerous situations. Like they were put in shacks that were then set on fire for the movie. There's a lot of animal cruelty. There's a lot of gratuitous sex that wasn't totally consensual between actors.
Really? I kind
There's-
of vaguely remember that. I haven't watched this movie in so long.
There's just a lot of really upset, and I don't think it's worth watching. Because in the
Yeah.
process of trying to criticize this thing that's pretty bad, it becomes the thing it's trying to criticize. Because the director was just like an awful person. It's severely upsetting. It's yeah. So don't watch it, or do. I don't care.
I would say no. I feel like this movie crosses a lot of lines that it has no reason to cross. The message
Exactly.
is good. The execution's blech.
It's the same thing with Salo.
Same thing with Solo. Exactly the same thing. I put these movies in the same category. You watched them like back to back, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah. Not a fun double feature. My next one is one you have seen. I'm trying to pick ones you've seen. Climax. What do we think of this movie?
Climax is sick.
Climax is sick.
The first half hour is just people dancing.
Yeah, but they're dancing good.
Yeah, they're really incredible dancers. The choreography is crazy.
This movie has like a 2-page script. Did you hear that?
Well, yeah, there's like no dialogue.
Well, I know, but they didn't write any of it out. It just sort of happened.
Yeah.
Crazy production.
Cinematography is juicy as hell.
Yeah.
It doesn't really get unhinged until like the last half hour.
And the last half hour is all one take. So, like,
Yeah.
the unhinged part is a oneer.
It's cool. It's totally worth a watch if you have the stomach for it.
Yeah, and this is a copy from the UK, and they would like you to know that there's drug misuse in this movie. So,
Lots of it.
lots of it. Yeah, there's like a through line on the Gaspar flicks of great cinematography, like wild content within that great cinematography. So, like, I don't know. If you can
Yeah.
get down with Climax, do it. It's great. Amazing soundtrack. Just a crazy movie. And a really good time. I do recommend, for sure.
Yeah.
What's next?
All right, everybody. Sorry about the change of scenery. We had to call it early because we were both struggling.
Yeah.
This has been a rough episode to get through because there's a lot of disturbing movies, but you need to be educated. So we're going to just hop right back into it. I Spit on Your Grave. This is another one.
Oh,
One of the most banned movies in the world.
yeah.
This is, I would not say this is worth watching. This is like your classic, like, rape revenge
Yeah.
horror film. And I think there's a lot better ones out there. Just from like a technical standpoint.
Yes.
But also like there's like a 30-minute long rape sequence that's really hard to get through.
Yes.
The story behind how the director got the idea for the movie is actually kind of interesting. A student of his, he was in New York, and a student of his was raped in Central Park. And, like, the cops did nothing about it. This was, like, in the 70s when women's rights were not where they should be. And it was this movie was kind of his response to how women are treated, and like victim shaming and all that. It was kind of his response to that. I don't think this is worth a watch. I don't think it's that good. Yeah.
Watch Mother's Day instead.
That movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Jagger wrecks that to me. It's pretty good.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
That's a really good movie. Watch Last House on the Left. That was a good one. I liked that movie.
I did see that one. Isn't that Wes Craven?
Yeah. It's an interesting one. I mean, there's a cult following behind I Spit on Your Grave, but I find that a little... Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
don't know. I would not say it's worth it. I agree with you on that. My next one is one that absolutely is worth it. Bring Her Back. This movie's pretty messy.
Yes, we talked about this last episode.
Yes, we did. This movie rocks. Definitely worth it. Really.
Is that the Steelbook or like the 4K?
A24. I got the Blu-ray.
Oh, okay. That's sick.
Yeah.
This one is 100% worth it.
Yeah.
It's so good. I mean, if you have the stomach for it, that is. Because it's pretty gratuitous, and there's a couple scenes that are pretty rough.
Yeah.
But it's pretty incredible. I really hope Sally Hawkins gets a Best Actress
if you're
nomination.
not okay with, like, slight bodily harm, there's a little bit of that. But other than that, I mean, it's just a little... It's dark. It's
really dark. Like,
Right.
I called Jagger after my showing of this, and I told him, I was like, I just have to stand in the sun for like 20 minutes.
It's a really rough movie.
Yeah.
If you can stomach it, fantastic. It's sad. Great.
Yeah. And I think there's a lot of recent horror films that kind of fall into that category. Hereditary, Midsummer, stuff like that. Yes, it's disturbing. Hereditary, there's multiple sequences that... And also Midsummer has maybe one of the most upsetting beginnings to a film ever.
Oh, yeah. It's hard.
Listening to Florence Pugh cry breaks my soul. But they are 100% worth it. Ari Aster is one of the most talented directors working right now. I think
Yeah.
I have all of his films at 5 stars. I love Ari Aster. So both of those are definitely worth it. The Exorcist is another one that I find people asking a lot about.
Yeah.
I think what you have to take into account is that this was made, what was this, 72, 73?
71 or 72, yeah.
So this is when horror is becoming mainstream. Like we had gotten Psycho, but 73. Up to this
Oh, wow.
point, horror wasn't really a genre that drew crowds. You know, there had been a few. And there was a lot done in this movie that no one had ever done before. I mean, I watch it now, and it's still... There's still parts of this that creep me out. Just like the physical and practical effects are unreal. The performances, Linda Blair and Ellen Bernstein are both outstanding in this.
Yeah.
This is 100% worth it. It's either my number one, number two. The Shining and this are kind of interchangeable for me as an all-time favorite. It's a masterpiece. It's a perfect movie, in my opinion.
If you're a super religious person, like actively religious, I know that this movie messes a lot of people up.
Yeah.
So be warned. It's one that has been known, it'll freak you out, but
yeah,
definitely worth a watch. Spectacular.
100%. Even if you're not into like film, like if you're not like a film nerd like us, if you're just like a casual movie goer, this is still 100% worth it. It's an incredible movie. It keeps you dialed in. It's just unreal. The performances are Now
the next two I'm clumping together because these fit into a story that me and Trey both love to tell.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I know exactly what one of these is.
Oh yeah. The first time I reached out to Trey to come on the podcast, he had no idea what he was getting into. And I sent him a movie to watch. That movie, and again, Trey, you can tell your side of the story once I give a bit of a reveal. Audition, and with Audition, we also discussed Old Boy. So I'm clumping these two in one.
Yes.
First two movies we ever.
Well, and you can really talk about the whole Vengeance series.
Yeah.
Have
you seen all three of them?
No, I've only seen Old Boy, but I've heard great things about the other two.
I don't like Lady Vengeance at all. I find
really?
Forgettable. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. So, if you don't know, we've told this story multiple times on the podcast. It's been a while, though. Yeah. I got my start after I got out of rehab. I started putting videos on TikTok, like movie reviews and stuff like that. And I think I followed Jagger first, and then Jagger followed me back.
Yeah, I was on vacation and I saw your Breakfast Club review. And I was like, reach out to this guy.
So Jagger reached out to me and was like, hey man, I like your reviews. I have a podcast and I'd love to have you on sometime. Yeah. And for a while I'd been thinking, I was like, man, I love talking about movies. I would love to start a podcast. I just don't have anybody to do it with. So Jagger sends me, I was like, yeah, totally. I'm totally down. And I think because I was still pretty early on in my movie journey. So I think at that point I was like, let's talk about The Dark Knight. And I can't remember what else I brought up. You can go back. It's one of our first episodes. And it was just some basic stuff that I still love. And then Jagger was like, all right, try to watch these. And Old Boy, I'd been trying to watch for a while
Did
because
I say Old Boy?
yeah,
Oh, great. That's wonderful.
uh, and uh, and Audition, and I was like, cool. I've been trying to watch Old Boy for a while. I've heard incredible things, but I had never heard of Audition. And at this point, Jagger, you're 15 now. I'm about to turn 22.
Yeah.
Which I always have to preface people. I'm like, it's not a weird relationship. I'm not grooming him.
Yeah. Absolutely
Jagger,
not.
how old were you when we started doing this? Were you 13, 12,
13, I think.
13? And I had just turned. I would have just turned 20.
Yeah.
So
I think you were 19 at the very start of it, though.
yeah, and
Yeah.
so I start watching Audition. And if you've never seen Audition, there's like one weird scene in the middle, but all the messed up stuff happens in like the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's a very deceiving movie.
All the way up to that point, it's like a slow burn, like romance. It's really strange.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. This kid has got like advanced taste, obviously. And then the ending happens, and we're not going to spoil it because you should just go watch it.
Yeah.
But all I remember was thinking was, why would any parent let their 13-year-old child watch this? It is a rough ending. It's incredible, but that's kind of what started the average film enjoyer. And after that episode, Jagger messaged me on TikTok again and was like, hey man, I hate doing this by myself. Do you want to be my co-host? And I was like, fuck yeah. And then we started doing this, and now we're here.
Alone, just talking to myself. It was bad.
It was, some of them are pretty, they're kind of funny.
Yeah, they are. They absolutely are.
But if you, like, I think I sound pretty good right now, like my audio quality. But if you go back and listen to that first episode, I'm on like my computer right now. I have like a podcasting microphone and all this different kind of stuff. We were like recording on a Discord call that I had called into from my phone, and I was on my AirPods. It was just awful. Like, the entire time, my voice is just like, yeah, the Dark Knight, that's, oh my god, and that Audition me is really fucked up, man. It was really,
that was really good.
It was really fun. But yeah, check out Audition. It's 100% worth the watch.
And watch Old Boy. It's messed up.
Of course, it's one of the greatest action movies ever made. The hallway sequence. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. It's some of the best action choreography I've ever seen. And it's a very upsetting ending.
Yeah.
Just don't watch the Spike Lee version.
No. Have you seen it?
No. I've tried to get through it, and I just can't.
It's so bad.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if I could think of any more.
Oh, by the way, according to thecomplex.com, Audition is the 5th most disturbing movie of all time.
What did they have at number 1?
Solo.
Oh, yeah, that checks out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
This list is really stupid, by the way. Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer is at number 6. Let me see what else we got on here. While you find a couple options, I'm going to read some funny numbers off of the complex list.
I think I'm out of
them? I've got a couple for you.
Yeah.
Let me see what else we've got here, though. Eraserhead is the 19th most disturbing movie of all time, according to them.
Sure.
Martyrs is 20. Itchy the Killer, 21. Have you seen Begotten?
I don't think so.
They have that at 23. I've watched Begotten a couple times. I don't get it. Eyes Without a Face at 25. Crazy. Old Boy.
That's wild. Eyes Without a Face. Everybody should watch that. It's great. It's some great French cinema.
And this one you'll understand, Trey. So let this be a mark. Number 31 is Antichrist.
That should be a lot higher.
What else have they got here? Funny Games at 36.
We haven't talked about Funny Games yet.
Oh, Funny Games. Yeah, funny game.
Absolute masterpiece. Both of them are very good.
Yeah.
And I think we can clump this. We'll have to do a Haneke episode one day,
Yes.
where we just talk Michael Haneke. And I
Yeah.
think you can kind of clump all of his movies together in one.
They're cold.
Yeah, because Michael Haneke often like studies the darker sides of humanity,
Yeah.
and all of his movies are very dark.
Yeah.
Funny Games is incredible. That's another one that Jagger got me to watch.
Yes.
It has one scene where something really messed up happens, and the shot just stays static.
Oh,
Like you just have to sit there with it for like 15 minutes, and
Yeah.
it's just awful. Watch the original first, because Michael Haneke did the original in 1997, and then he remade it
Yeah.
like an American version with Naomi Watts in like 2009, 2010, somewhere around there. And it's also quite good. Naomi Watts is incredible, but it's not as good as the first.
Yeah.
But watch the original first. They're
Absolutely.
both quite great. Totally worth the watch.
One that was at number 19 that I think we should just get it out of the way. Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah, another one Jagger got me to watch.
Yeah.
We did this in our first Hooptober.
Yes, we did.
They-
Very upsetting.
I still have PTSD from that month.
Yeah, that was rough for more reasons than just the movies. It was
Yeah.
awful. I'm still shaking.
Requiem.
Yeah.
This is totally worth the watch. I think that as a recovering drug addict, it's obviously like accentuated, but it's trying to drive home a point. And I think that parts of this movie are some of the most accurate representations of drug addiction in media, which is why it's so disturbing. It's so sad.
Yeah.
And yeah, 100% worth it though. It's incredible.
I absolutely agree on all fronts. Fantastic film. Number 41, I Spit on Your Grave. We already talked about that one. Number 42 is Seven.
It's dark, but I don't consider this disturbing.
Yeah. Number 43, we need to talk about Kevin. Anything to say about
Oh,
that?
great film. I also wouldn't consider this one disturbing. It definitely,
Ezra Miller.
yeah. It definitely, and John C. Reilly. It definitely
no
has.
shout out Ezra Miller.
What way? Oh, well, yeah, he's a bad person, but like
Horrible person.
he's a good actor. Yeah, like I hate him. I love his movies.
True.
Except The Flash. That movie is just awful.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, Jagger. It is. It's so bad. Andy Muschietti needs to stick to horror. We need to talk about Kevin. That movie definitely holds. It's definitely more relevant today than it was when it came out, because it's about a kid who like shoots up a school.
Oh, I didn't
And
know that.
his mom is like trying to figure out what went wrong.
Oh, that's horrible.
And in today's climate, that is definitely more prevalent than it was at the time. It's incredible though. The acting is incredible. Ezra Miller is great. Tilda Swinton is great. John C. Reilly is great. I really love this one. I think it's totally worth a watch.
On a very similar note, I'm just going to quickly say Elephant, Gus Van Sant, absolutely worth the watch. Spectacular film. Very upsetting.
Yeah.
44,
yeah.
The Exorcist. We already talked about that.
Yep.
45, Human Centipede 2.
I've never seen any of them.
I have it on DVD. I didn't bring it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sick twisted movie. You were talking about Antichrist was the movie that you shut off. I couldn't finish Human Centipede 2. Some really, like, the most abysmal, awful things ever put to screen in that movie.
Yeah.
I didn't make it very far. I read about what happened. I shut it off after something really gross happened with one guy and a piece of sandpaper. I finished my, like...
Please don't tell me he jerks off with sandpaper.
Oh, yes, he does. Yes, he does. After telling an infant, like a little newborn, how sexy it is.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, man. That happens within the first 15 minutes of the movie.
Sick.
Good morning to you. And they also, like, shoot a woman in front of her child. That
Nice.
stuff. Yeah. Don't watch this movie. That guy thought of Big Brother. Not a cool movie at all. Bad. Really bad. Don't watch that. But yeah, couldn't you see how that should be above?
Yes.
Like, 7? That's my issue with this list. 46, Clockwork Orange.
Clockwork Orange is 100% worth the watch if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, spectacular piece of filmmaking. I don't think it's that bad. Can we do a quick thing? Like, 49 Natural Born Killers and 50 Hostel. Hostel's stupid, bad movie. Don't waste your time. No.
I disagree.
Can we do a quick, like, lump together of the Terrifier movies? Because those are popular.
So we're just going to skip over your Hostel slander.
Nope. We don't need to talk
We're
about
not.
it. Oh, yeah, we are going to skip over it. We don't need to talk about it.
Eli Roth, bad dude. Hostel, good movie.
Yeah.
Eli Roth, he's usually a bad director. He has like one or two... Actually, no, it's 3 movies that are really good.
Yeah, and then, like, some of those bad ones include Hostel.
Oh my god, I can't handle you.
Half a star. Abysmal movie. Like,
It's awesome. Like, as a fan of, like, the Saw movies and all that kind of stuff...
You also don't like Saw 7.
Which one is Saw 7?
Saw 3D, the final chapter. That movie rocks.
Is that the one with Chester Bennington? Yeah, that one is boring as hell.
No, it's so fun. That movie's awesome.
That's just untrue. We both know what the best Saw movie is.
Saw 7.
No. Saw 10.
I wouldn't fight that.
Saw 10 is sick.
That is true. That is very true. Saw 10. Watch all the Saw movies. They're all worth your time. Like,
yeah, they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, so... Don't watch Hostel. What were we saying?
Terrifier.
Yeah, those movies are cool.
People will tell you that there's a lot of people, and me and Jagger actually got into some beefs with some people on TikTok when there was a lot of people like, these movies are straight up evil. If you like these movies, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Like, all this stuff. So there are movies that are violence that's like gratuitous and scary and really dark. The
Human
way
yeah.
What?
Human Centipede
Yeah.
2. Good
Yeah.
stuff.
The way that Terrifier... So those movies, like, toe the line of what's okay and what's not okay. Mm-hmm. The Terrifier movies sprint way past the line. So far that it becomes funny.
Yeah, that's
These
true.
movies are absolutely outrageous and goofy. And the kills are unreal. Yeah. And if you don't like these movies, that's okay. You know, they're not for everybody.
Yeah, if you can't handle gore.
Me and Jagger fucking love these movies. There's a kill in the third one where a lady gets a PVC pipe shoved down her throat.
I don't love that one at all. I can't watch that. I skip over that part.
And Art the Clown puts a rat down it and holds a torch at the other end so it crawls down her throat. It's insane!
Ugh! Oh, it's gross. It's so gross.
Terrifier movies are, if you can handle gore, they're an absolute blast. They're silly. They're a total homage to, like, the 80s like camp horror, be it like Frank Henenlotter's and stuff like
Yes,
that.
absolutely.
And they're just a blast, you know. And it's really interesting seeing what like makeup artists and people who work on props can do,
Yeah.
because the all of it is like practical effects.
It's really like a beautiful display of practical effect. It's great.
Exactly. So if you're a fan of practical effects, check them out. They are
Yeah.
incredible. The first
Um,
one is really good. The second one is peak as hell. And
Yes.
the third one is unbelievable. They
Absolutely.
get better.
And like I said, if you don't want to watch it, don't. I watched this movie with 3 of my friends, and one of them made it like 15 minutes into the third one, because we watched the third one because we had already
Yeah.
watched the second one. One of my friends made it 15
It's one of the
minutes
best
into the third
Christmas
one.
movies.
Like, he just tapped out, couldn't handle it. And if you can't, that's totally fine. These
Yeah.
movies are not for everyone. So, recommended with a lot of caution.
Yeah, but don't go hating on people who like this kind of stuff.
Yes, please.
This is like therapy for me. There's a lot of people who, like myself, when they're having a tough time, they go to horror movies.
Yeah.
Like, my life is bad, but at least I'm not getting a rat shoved down my throat.
Exactly. And there's
And
like
this
medical
is
stuff.
what Jagger got me last Christmas.
Here it is. Yes.
So, if you can't tell, this is a piece of script from, and it was actually, according to Jagger, it was actually used on set of the Terrifier 3 movie.
Yep.
And up here, oh, it's on this side.
Mm-hmm.
That is Damien Leone's signature. No,
David
David
Howard-
Howard Thornton. Damien Leone directs it.
Yes.
David Howard Thornton, aka Art the Clown, that's his signature on it. And Jagger sent this to me in the mail for Christmas, and he told me to call him when I open it. And I called him, and he's like, "Man, I really don't know if you're gonna like this or not. This, it's awesome. It's like the best present I've ever gotten."
Yeah. So yeah, I know the guy who was the security guard in the scene in the mall. I got my hands on that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
So
And I felt so bad. Like, I thought, like, I was ordering his Jagger's gifts on Amazon, and I was like, God, this is sick as shit. There's,
Yes.
like, one of them, it's like a lava lamp type thing, but it's Jason Voorhees floating in it.
yes,
And
I
it,
have
like,
it set up right in there. I have it set up.
It's very cool. And then
so
Jagger sent me that, and I was like, oh, my gifts suck.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Your gift is awesome. Your gift is so cool. And I have it set up next to my like popcorn buckets and stuff. It's in that section. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about buying one for myself.
Dude, it's awesome.
I think we should end there on a high note, like the
End there?
Terrifier movies.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, you haven't even seen the other 2 I've set up here. It's wasting my time. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, everybody, we hope you have been educated.
Yes.
We are going to be back next week. Evan will be back. We're going to be doing our top 10 under 10.
Yes.
Jagger needs to bust out some movies so he can fill his list.
Yeah.
I wrecked him some stuff that I don't know if he'll like. He might not trust me now after 825 Forest Road.
That's,
Maybe I'm just wrong, you know. But I'm okay with that. I like it a lot.
yeah. That's what you love. That's our message.
I still have some goodwill from Welcome to the Dollhouse. So,
Yes, that's true. That's true.
yeah, we will see you all next week, and thank you for joining us on The Average Film Enjoyer.